Now we will alter. Get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10. Why do I count? It counts here. So 14 triggers. Right now! Oh my god. Alright, I think the game just broke. Nope! There are the triggers. Give me a plant. Give me a plant. Another plant. Lose life. We might have won here, right here. Just because of the ult. Another one. Lose some life. And lose some more. Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Lenny and you're watching Lenny TV. Today, the Zendikar Landfall event has arrived. And we are going to play Mono Green Tron. But it's not the list that the Asian Avenger created a few months ago. It's actually completely different. I'm going to show it to you in a few seconds. But before we get into the deck list, as always, please smash that like and subscribe button. If you don't want to miss my upcoming videos, you should consider hitting the bell. It will notify you whenever I upload something new. If you don't want the annoying notifications, then don't hit the bell. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're going to jump right into the deck explanation, and we will see you there. Alright everyone, we are in the deck builder, and I'm going to briefly explain what this deck is all about. And yeah, let's jump right into it. First, let's cover the lands. That's pretty fitting for this event. We have 20 green forests, because we are playing a mono green list, and we want to fetch. If we manage to ult Nissa, we want to get every single land out of our deck, except these two Karn's Bastion. We have two Karn's Bastion. We don't want to draw them necessarily, but if we have Nissa on the field and play Nissa's Triumph, we can search for up to 3 lands. So they don't have to be basic lands, so we can grab both of these. And because a lot of our creatures have counters on them, for example, the Wildgrowth Walker if we explore, the Shadelight Ranger, and the elements, the lands that Nissa gives the counters on, we can proliferate all of them. We can proliferate Nissa as well. So if we draw one of these earlier, it's pretty good. But this is the land explanation in combination with Nissa and her Triumph card. We want to play as much lands as possible on every turn. So we have 4 Enter the Unknown, and these cards let us play additional lands every turn, as well as we have 4 copies of the Swordtooth, which lets us play additional lands every turn as well. So we have 8 cards that allow us to play additional lands. We have Shadelight Rangers, and this can be really good if you have a Swordtooth on the field. You get 2 lands off of the Explorer. You can play both of them if you have a Swordtooth on the field. So could be a really strong card in combination with the Swordtooth. Same goes for the Triumph. If you have a Swordtooth on the field and you play Triumph, you can search for 2 forests and put both into play if you have a Swordtooth. So that's a really awesome synergy. You have some early accelerants in the form of the Grazer and the Elf. The Elf is in here because I want to hit 5 forests or 5 green mana as soon as possible. Because Nissa and the Cavalier of Thorns are really, really strong. Therefore, we want to hit 5 mana as soon as possible. And we have the Grazer, and don't forget he has reach, so he can block flying creatures. But also, he puts another land from our hand onto the battlefield, triggering, hopefully, a second time the landfall of the Zendikar event. Now, we have some life gain in here that is not to be underestimated. We have the Wildgrowth Walker, and whenever a creature explores, we gain 3 life, and it gets a +1/+1 counter. Now, we can make creatures explore with Enter the Unknown, so we can make any creature explore, so we can put a counter on the Swordtooth or on the Cavalier of Thorns, then we can proliferate those creatures as well. So that's a useful thing to keep in mind. I would rather use the Enter the Unknown on creatures that don't normally get +1/+1 counters, just in case I get a Karn's Bastion, unless it doesn't make sense because of the board state. But just keep that in mind. And the last thing you might be wondering about is, let's talk a little bit about these two, but why is there 2 Gaia's Blessing? And the answer is, I have no idea. I want to try these 2 cards out, because Cavalier of Thorns mills the top 4 cards, or looks at the top 5 cards. First of all, it has reach, so it can block flying creatures, but it also looks at, when it gets into the battlefield, it looks at the top 5 cards. You can put a land from those 5 cards onto the battlefield, which is really good, but you put 4 in the graveyard. And we don't want that, actually. I don't want cards that are lands in the graveyard. I want to get them, I want to be able to search them, and I want to be able to pull them out with Nissa's ulti to maximize my landfall triggers. So what I decided to do is add 2 Gaia's Blessing, because when Cavalier of Thorns drops one of these into the graveyard, my graveyard shuffles itself back into the library. And let's say we played 2 of these in a row, we don't hit, we hit a Gaia's Blessing on the second one, we have, let's say, 12 cards in the graveyard, we shuffle them all in again. I don't know how good that is, and if it's worth 2 card slots, maybe 1 is enough, I don't know. You can take these out and put in some more ramp. Let's put in a Paradise Druid or something else. But I want to try it out like this. And this is a really straightforward list. You want to play as much lands as possible. You want Nissa on the field, creating elementals. Or if you manage to alter, go ahead, alter. And we have 4 Cavalier of Thorns. And this card is also really good, because it puts lands from the top of your library onto the battlefield. When it dies, it's actually really good. Don't forget that you can take something out of your grave and put it on top of the library. That can be a Nissa or anything else, to be honest. Don't forget, if you play a land, you draw a card. But if it's a creature, it actually gets onto the bottom, gets put on the bottom of the library. But you get a 1/1 instead. I think that's the rules. And if you draw, if you would exile a land off the top, you draw that land. So yeah, that's everything you need to know. And now let's try this deck in the Landfall event. And I have not played one single game, just so you know. I wanted to build a deck and try it out with you together. So let's jump into the gameplay right now. Alright, our first opponent is Unleash Enlightenment. He's playing as Rakdos. And we can keep this one. I'm actually really curious. We have a 2-drop. We have a Nissa's Triumph. That's pretty good. And we have Jadelight Rangers. We have a Cavalier of Thorns. We have nothing to ramp really, but who cares? Let's just have fun. So let's keep this. Let's read this again. So we get some awesome plant tokens if we would draw a creature off the top. But if it's a land off the top, we draw that card. So yeah. We will play a land and let's see how this works. We get a 1/1 plant. So our... that's pretty sad, actually. I want that card so bad. The question is, do we explore now and play another land? Maybe we should. Let's do that. Let's just try it. I don't think it's the best play. But let's do it anyway. Let's put that into the graveyard. I want to hit a land off the top now. And it's a land. Awesome! Alright, 2/2 and 2 lands on turn 1. Me likey. Me likey. What is this? That's not a creature, he gets a plant. Alright. So... let's play the Walker here. And let's play a Forest. Oh, Cavalier of Thorns on the bottom now. But swing with the plant! Now that I think about it, Rakdos has to be really strong. Alright, the Walker is gone. That's alright. That's actually... I don't know. Do we want to explore the lands off the top? If it's a creature, we will keep it there. This will be exiled. So I rather have this in the graveyard. Because from there I can get it back. With the Cavalier of Thorns. Creature, another plant token, awesome. So we will swing with both of these. Alright, double block on my 2/2 plant. So we already have a lot of momentum going. Even though we have a really slow start. And trust me, we have a really slow start. A real slow start. We have a real slow start. Alright, let's play Cavalier of Thorns. Alright, Nissa exiled. Why is Nissa not exiled? Oh, the text goes on. So for each non-creature card you get... The opponent loses a life. Oh my god. Never mind. So we don't have to be... we wouldn't have to put Nissa in the graveyard. But I don't really mind that it's there. Let's play the Cavalier. I think the Cavalier is really good here. We put another land into play. We mill Gaia's Blessing. Oh, awesome. We draw a land. Then we put everything back in there. I mean, I don't know if that's good, but I really like it. I like it a lot. Alright, bam. That is was an unfavorable trade, but I don't care. Like, we are going in that direction. Every turn now. Alright, pretty interesting deck. Now, what is better? Having the Sword Tooth? Or playing another Cavalier? I think playing another Cavalier is way better. And we will grab a forest. We have nothing to proliferate, but we might as well just get a proliferate land. And off the top, what is it? Nissa. So Nissa goes on the bottom. That's a little bit unfortunate. What is that? Nissa's Triumph. Alright, we have that already. Now we're going to play a Sword Tooth. Sword Tooth already ascended. We're going to swing with the Cavalier of Thorns here. We're just going in that direction. We want to hit face now. we have such a strong board. It's unbelievable. Now that's a really scary card. But I'm actually okay with this. Let's swing with these three and see what happens first. So my opponent will take 10 damage and lose his jungle creeper. Alright, that's actually really smart. Let's see if we get some lands off the top here. Let's actually put it in the graveyard. We keep this. Everything gets shuffled back in. Now let's get some lands. Yeah, 2 forests. Alright, thanks for showing me my library again. We play a forest. We draw a forest. Alright, we play another Sword Tooth. We play another forest. We draw another forest. We play another forest. Alright, what an awesome turn. Now, opponent, do you have anything? Or can I already start celebrating my win? Ah, that won't do anything. That doesn't do anything. Alright, we won. And there is it! And there it is! That's what I wanted to say. First win with this awesome deck. Let's go! Alright, our next opponent is Jep 1991. And we have a Dream Hand. Dream Hand. Let's just start with the Grazer, because it actually puts another land on the field. We get another Landfall trigger. And we get another token. This is insane. I mean, we want to draw another land now. Actually. Oh! Alright, so we don't really need it. Alright, let's get another token. Let's do it now, actually. Because then we can play Nissa next turn. And the game is over. Let's smack our opponent with 2 cute plants. Plants also having hands. Or something similar. And I guess it slaps a little bit. Like this, Johnny is feeling the slaps left and right. You can actually do so much cool stuff here. You can put a lot of non-creature cards in there. And then I lose a ton of life. Alright, let's get Nissa on the field. And that will seal the game. I'm pretty sure.
Seek shelter in my stewardship.
Yep, on a tapped land, never forget that.
My elemental friend.
Now let's get into attack mode. Let's smack my opponent for 5. Bam. Also, look at this beautiful artwork. And we play another Grazer. We resolve. We put another forest into play. We get another landfall trigger. We draw it. Awesome. This is awesome. This deck is fire. It's really fire. Alright, a 1/1 plant. Alright, maybe he has a few blockers now. Another Grazer, so 3 blockers. That's pretty good. Let's play the Sword Tooth first. It taps the Elf. I don't know if I like that. Let's see if we get another land. We do. So we play the... I'm okay with it, I think. So the Elf is tapped. That's alright. We can play another land. But before we do that, we do this. Then we play the land. Our opponent losing a life. We are playing another creature here. The White Growth Walker. And can we proliferate? I think we can. So that's 4. And then we will proliferate. We will proliferate everything we can. Essentially, we can ult Nissa next turn. And we will smack. We will attack with everything. That's 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. So 8 going through. Bam, bam. Awesome. We can ult Nissa next turn, and I want to know what happens then. The triggers will be crazy. Please let me ult her. Just please. Don't surrender. Do not concede. Just let me get that sweet landfall trigger. I'll be slapping around some Scapeshift Field of the Dead deck here. I think it looks like it. What? You're playing Scapeshift Field of the Dead? Bam! Nissa is here. Alright. Crazy's coming down. 4 blockers. My opponent is scared. And he has good reason for it. Because we will ult Nissa. And we won't even lose her. Yep. Now we will ult her. Get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10. Why do I count? It counts here. So 14 triggers. Right now! Oh my god. Alright, I think the game just broke. Nope! There are the triggers. Give me a plant. Give me a plant. Another plant. Lose life. We might have won here, right here. Just because of the ult. Another one. Lose some life. And lose some more. Give me a land. Give me another one. Lose some more. Give me another one. Another plant. Another plant. And lose some more life. Alright, he is fittingly at 1 health. Let's play a Jade Light Ranger here. There will be only creatures left. We will keep that. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. We just explore here. We play another land. We get another trigger. We get another token. Alright. And now we swing. With everything. Even with the 0 free grazer. We're just going in there. Thanks for letting me pull this off, Jeep. You are the MVP. I love you, man. And man, you need to play this deck. I tell you, this is awesome. Alright, our next opponent is Hollow Wizard. He's playing his Jace. We have a keepable hand. It's not the dream hand like last round. But I want a mulligan. Do we want a mulligan? We might as well mulligan because we already had so awesome games. Let's take one. I like this. I like this a lot. Let's throw away one Sword Tooth. Oh my god. This is a dream hand into a dream hand. Alright. Give me a plant. Let's explore with the plant again. We will keep this. Oh no. We somehow messed it up. Alright, so if we should have, but in the graveyard, I don't want it in the graveyard. I think I'm still fine with what I did there. We could have explored it into the graveyard, potentially getting another land. That would have been maybe better. No, it's not. It's fine. We play this, get a trigger, draw the land. We play the Sword Tooth, and we play another land because we can. We will play the Karn's Bastion here. Our opponent lose a life, and we will swing with everything. Because I don't need the elf. I don't even need the elf. We can just play another forest next turn. And then cast Nissa. And then probably the game is done. Alright. What is it? We will get another plant on the field. Oh, that's scary. That is scary, but I think it's too slow. Alright, here's the land. That's another plant token. Ah, man, do we want Nissa right now? I think we do. As soon as we can ult Nissa, the game is over. So, yeah. Get her on the field, smack him for that amount. I don't even need to count. That's 10. It's not because he's blocking, so it's only 2. But still awesome. And we are so much ahead. It's insane. This deck is nuts. Oh, a Leyline. I didn't even think of the Leyline of Abundance. That could be fun as well. Alright. You can keep it. You can keep it. You can explore 3 times. It doesn't even matter. You lost. Oh my god, this deck is a monster. This is a real monster. In this event, Nissa, Mono Green Nissa ramp, Mono Green Tron. The original list is actually from the Asian Avenger, and it It's insane. It's insane how good this deck is. One land, give me the trigger, give me another land. Hell yeah, let's play another land, why not? Alright. Give me another plant. Alright, I actually want to proliferate here. Yep, so Nissa's on 7. Now we play the Cavalier of Thorns. We'll get another land. Yep. We found the forest. We were pretty lucky. Yep, let's resolve. We draw another land. Awesome. Now we plus a land here.
The land fights for us.
We maybe could have ulted Nissa there. I don't even think this matters. Because we will just swing all in here. And if my opponent has no answer to this, we will ult Nissa again next turn. Bam! Opponent already down to 8 life. And we are so much ahead, it's unbelievable again. Alright. I mean, he has a good idea. I don't know why my deck is so much faster. But it is. He had an elf.
Wild animals I like.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not so much.
Just let me ult, man. Hello, wizard. Just second this ult. It's coming. Alright. Calm down, Lenny. Calm down. Oh yeah, exile.
In a blade of grass.
Did you find a creature? You have no green mana left, right? So there is the concession. We would have ulted Nissa again. Alright. Next one. Alright, our next opponent is the almighty Nikobolas. And his name is XX. Moses XX. I'm sorry. I messed up the reading there. I want to keep it. Because the Swordhoof is so good in this event. It's unbelievable. We are keeping it. Alright. Land into the opponent losing a life and we are gaining one. Alright. I think this event is... Oh, sorry, I bumped my mic. But I think this event is really well designed. First of all, you can go somewhat aggro. But not with mono red, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can go aggro with mono red. But it should be pretty hard, right? Because the opponent gains a lot of life, draws more cards than usual, and has some blockers all the time. But still, the Chain Whirler would be pretty good against the plant tokens. I don't actually know. We are on a pretty similar ramp strategy. Opponent still has 2 mana left. But there is nothing more here. Alright, let's play a forest. Let's draw another one. Let's play the Swordhoof. And let's play another forest. And let's get a plant token. No attacks. This one might be interesting. Because we are in some trouble if Nissa comes down from my opponent here. Oh! And there is Nissa.
We are all connected.
Nissa will cause some trouble. I mean, we have a Nissa as well.
Harness the elements.
But I think now we are on the receiving side of the beatdown. We were a little bit too slow. My opponent was the first one with the Nissa on the field. And now it's too late. Alright, breeding pool attacks. I don't want to block it right now. Alright. First we play land. And we get another one. And then we play Nissa.
I will
We
protect the
plus a
virtue of
tapped
this world.
land.
Behold, nature's true power.
And of course we play another land. We get another token. And then we play Nissa's Triumph, because why not? We get 3 lands. We get both of the bastions and the forest. We might be able to pull this off before our opponent can. Now we go into combat. We can actually smash with the forest and the sword tooth here. And the sword tooth gets blocked by the breeding pool. That's really important here. And he wants to get rid of the sword tooth really bad. So first we kill the breeding pool. And after that, we kill the glade. Right? Right, so these two die. We managed to hit Nissa.
Cease this aggression.
And we can now play... We can thin out the deck even more. But I don't think we actually want to do that. First we want the forest to block some of these in case he wants to smack Nissa, because I want to ult Nissa as fast as possible. It looks pretty good. See, he only has 2 forests here. Alright, only the
Ever see a
plant
volcano
tokens
erupt in
die
person?
if he wipes the
You're
board.
about to.
He can kill Nissa with -6 on his X, right? Yes, he
The
can.
land shall conquer you.
So what does he do here? He can just put an emblem on me. But it's -6 on Nissa. Luckily we have a second Nissa in our hand. But there is the concession! I don't know why. But I guess my opponent doesn't want to play anymore. And that's 4 wins in a row. And our next opponent is the brand DeLeon, playing as Liliana. Alright. Is this a hand we keep? I think we should take 1 mulligan. Because this is a hand we definitely keep. Let's do it like this. Now, the only thing we need is something that has huge mana cost. This mono red aggro. This might be an aggro deck. Interesting. Alright. Forest. Into another one. So we draw a forest. That's alright. We play the elf. Alright. So what I wanted to happen there is get a plant token so we can explore off of that and hit 3 mana on turn 2. But we are unable to do that. This is the maybe Calamity. That is pretty strong, 100%. So, second forest. Hopefully we get a token here. That's not a token. Alright, we might be in some trouble here. First time. We are in some trouble, but this looks like trouble. It is. Yeah, we might have some trouble. I mean, it's only 3. We don't have anything to stop the flying, though. Alright, land into a token, finally. Alright, we will play the sword tooth here. And we will play another land into another token. Awesome. And then we will explore with our sword tooth. Ooh, we actually want that because this helps us gain life. So we keep it on top. And that's it. So we can block 2 damage. But we might be dead as well, I don't know. Land into another token. Into Legion Warbus. Alright, I'm so happy that we kept the... Alright, let's just start blocking here. Alright, let's remove the red things. So that way I think we are in a better shape. Alright, here is the walker. So we play the walker first. And now we need to get lucky. We need to hit a land of the explorer. So let's try and do that. It is a land! And now we need to draw a land of the landfall. It is a land! Alright. I don't even care what it is now, but we will play the Jadelight Ranger. Explore twice, gain a ton of life, and there is the concession! Yeah, this hell is fire! Oh man. Alright, and our last opponent is playing as Chandra. We are undefeated until now. Undefeated 5-0 with this deck. And by the way, if you're wondering, these are the awesome lands you get if you win, I think 3 or 4 times. You get the forest. I switched it out because this looks really awesome. So fitting for this event. And I don't know if we want to keep this. But I think we want to because we have 2 sword tooth. It's broken. And let's go. Oh my god. Now we might be in some trouble. Alright, what is it? It's another land, alright. We need to discard. Let's discard the White Grove Walker actually. Alright. He gets a 1/1 plant. And there is an elf, so he has a ton of mana. I'm actually pretty scared. But we draw another... we draw an elf as well. So... let's play it. I mean, my opponent might be slapping our face so hard right now. So that's 2, that's... oh. Oh. This looks pretty okay. Pretty alright to me. But let's start off by playing a land. And then we will play a sword tooth. And we will play, of course, another land. And then we could search for 2 lands so we can have 2 next turn. That's probably insanely strong. Alright. My opponent has a strong board. Don't get me wrong. But I think we might have the edge here. Even though it doesn't look like it. Alright, so we are blocking here. That is maybe 4 damage. We cannot block the Steel Leaf. We don't block the plant. We are getting slapped by the plant. But we prevent 4 damage here on the Grove Chamber Guardian. And I would say that's worth it. My opponent now needs to tap the elf to play the second Guardian. And I think we are still in this one. We might be out of it. Oh, there is another Steel Leaf. Alright, let's think about this. First, let's play a land. Let's throw another one. Then, let's play Nissa.
We will not fail.
Let's put the counters on another land.
Friend.
Now, let's play another land. Let's generate 3 mana here. Play another sword tooth. Let's play another land now. Oh. Alright, and let's play the walker here as well. Alright, so I think we have stabilized. We have not won. We don't attack here, but we might have stabilized. Alright, I'm fine with this. We will draw a card here. But that's alright, that's alright. So he wants to get rid of Nissa. That is clear. Very clear. Alright. So we kill off one plant. And we kill off both of these. And we kill off... Wait a second. We kill off this plant. So these two die. And we should be fine still. Right? Right. Alright, first we play a land. Then we play Cavalier of Thorns. Actually, I don't want to tap the elf. So let's do it like this. Let's get the ETB effect. No land! I mean, that resolves. Let's try and find some lands with the ranger. Graveyard. And there is a proliferate land. Alright, 2 explore triggers. And we will create another free. We are fine. I think we did. This will be a 6-0 stomp. Undefeated stomp in this event. There is a Cavalier. There is an Incubation Druid. I mean, there is a lot of things happening, but I think we have it. This is in our bag. I don't want to be... This card's Bastion will win us the game next turn. We play it, we proliferate. All we need to do is defend Nissa. And it's over. He doesn't even attack. Alright. We play the Karn's Bastion. We get a token. Now we tap 2 of these. We will proliferate everything we have. Yep. And now we... Do we ult? Is that really so good? I think it is. I think it's so good that we ult now. And we search.
I shall listen.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did we miss one? Nope. So these are 12 triggers. Let's go again! Bam! Everything is indestructible now. And there will be 12 triggers here. Right there. Let's go. Another plant. Give me another plant. Another one. Lose some life. And another plant. Another one. Another one. Lose some life. Another plant. Lose some more life. Lose some more. Give me another plant. Oh, that's it. Quite unfortunate. We'll swing with this, and this. Because from this point on, I want to raise my opponent. I want to just go that way. We have some jump blockers all day. We will smack him. We will smack him good here. We will just... We'll say... Tsuh! Out of our game. He's down to 1 life. Next turn we won. I'm pretty sure. It might be dependent on what we draw, but maybe not. Maybe it will. He has a lot of card draw now. But he needs to create a ton of blockers. And there it is! 6-0 stomp! And it was so much fun! You have to play this deck, promise! But now we will take a look at the awesome reward we get here. This time it is... First of all, 20 gems and XP. But here it is, the beautiful reward. Oh my god. This Plains is also really amazing art. Another amazing art from John Aben. This is why we play this event. This event is so much fun. And you need to play this deck, I tell you. Hey, Lenny here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Smash that bell, drop a like, and subscribe. Now I will leave you with a choice. The top video is my recommendation for you, and the bottom one is from YouTube. Now go check them out and tell me which one you enjoyed more.